Alrighty, folks. Hello and welcome to Michigan International Speedway. My name is John Theodore, streaming live at twitch.tv/John Theodore Live. Recorded version of this broadcast at youtube.com/John Theodore. I want to thank you all very much for tuning in. We're going to be in the number 27, a Red Circle 1987 Chevrolet Monte Carlo. A Red Circle is a nonprofit located in North St. Louis County that seeks to build community through a racial equity lens. More information at redcircle.org. A Red Circle, because we all bleed red. Gonna get qualified today. Gonna have a fun one. Haven't done one of these Saturday morning, early afternoon time slot, NIS time slot races in a while. Used to do these a lot more. I like this time slot because it's a much friendlier time slot for my viewers across the pond, so that's good. So I might start doing more of these as the season gets into swing and I work on figuring out my new schedule. It actually is a good time slot for me to do if I get up early enough for it. So yeah, let's do this thing. Green flag in the air. Let's go try to get a really good qualifying lap, see if we can start up front. We've had a lot of examples recently of how important starting up in the front can be. I know it's going to take a really good lap. Chad Peterson's in here. He always qualifies really well. We got a couple other folks. Marcus is always really quick. So I don't think this is going to do it. I don't think this is fast enough. I've scrubbed off too much speed on exit on both ends of the track. That'll be an 8.83. Good enough for fifth, yeah. It didn't feel like a good... Didn't feel like I was quick enough, but, you know, for top 5, top 10, that ought to be a decent starting spot. It should at least put us up in front of some of the early race nonsense. And we've got 100 laps to try to work our way to the front. And I think we get 4 sets of tires in the pits for this series.
Checker flag.
Real life and RSI, AJ? Right on. Yep, good to be running it. M. Little, you out-qualified me there. Didn't I tell you guys when we were in practice, by the way? I said it's going to take something in the... I suspected it would take something in the 6s to get pole. And I was right. But we're 6 quick, you know. Didn't have a ton of warm-up. I usually require... An hour is good. 30 minutes is kind of the minimum, usually, for me to really get up to... the pace needed to hit those really good hot lap times. We're going to have plenty of time in this race to get up to pace by the end of it. So I'm not super worried about that one single lap. Tire management is going to be big. We should be able to split this in 2, I think. A 100-lap race, I think we can split that right down the middle with 2 50-lap runs. First time you've seen him since the incident? He won the NASCAR Legends Series championship for Season 4 2021. Is the incident you're referring to the Martinsville deal? With him and Cole? Because I've been in races with him since, but yeah, I hate that that season towards the end of it ended the way that it did, because yeah, that ended up leading to just a really bad taste in the mouth for, it seemed like, for Cody, Chad, and Cole, all of them, which was a shame. This stuff's supposed to be fun. I hate when it gets personal and unpleasant. Good luck, everybody. All right, here we go. I pledge to be a good sport, whether I win or lose, to know that people online are real people and my words have real impact, to set a positive example with my behavior, to speak up against discrimination, hate speech, harassment, and abuse, to show integrity by honoring the rules, my opponents and my teammates, to stop, listen, and reassess if I'm told words or actions are harmful, and respect others even if their sincere opinions are different from my own. Exclamation mark GLHF in my Twitch channel chat, link in the description below this video if you would like to take the pledge yourself and be a part of making online gaming a better, more pleasant place for everyone involved.
Live on nowhere because my internet sucks.
Really glad that I talked with Mike and straightened things out since he's going to be starting, right with us in this one.
I'll get to watch this one on John Theodore at Twitch or John Theodore at YouTube. I don't know. I can't remember.
That one?
Vance has a button for it.
I've had a button program for that for 3 or 4 years now.
Yes, everybody's streaming today. Holy shit.
There are a lot more people streaming now than there were when I started streaming.
So, honest question, John, is that an old vodka bottle full of freaking water, or what is that?
That is actually an old ouzo bottle. I'm half Greek on my dad's side. Theodore is short for Theodoropoulos, and so yeah, that is an old ouzo bottle that I fill with water.
My sister's dog's name was Uzo. She was a bartender from years back.
Heck yeah.
I definitely thought you were just getting hammered every time I saw you stream.
Many people think that at first. Yeah. No, I talk a lot when I stream. I don't know if you've noticed this. So my throat can get pretty dry by the end of a 2-hour stream. So need a little hydration. And I hate drinking out of plastic. And actual glasses are kind of hard to grab with gloves. So a glass bottle just works better.
Line up behind the 3.
No, that's Matt Malone that drinks.
No.
PA cars at Wilkesboro this week. It'll make you want to drink. The Clash, that'll make you drink.
I can't wait for. I'm really looking forward to it. I'll be there in person, by the way. So if any of you guys are going to the Clash in LA, come find me. I'll be wearing a Podium Esports hat.
Question is there a capacity limit, and is there a mask required in LA?
They need you to have a Vax card or take their $75 test in the parking lot.
What a joke. I'll be at California Speedway week 2, if you'll be there.
Let's do this thing.
Remember what our goals are for the day.
Good luck, Lewis.
It's almost as if there's a pandemic still going on.
How about pace guys
It's
off?
weird that a venue would take precautions
Green, green.
during a pandemic. Just bizarre to me.
Outside.
One off already?
Still there. Still there, outside.
7, I'm sorry. I don't know if this is shift or something. I don't know.
Quarter, clear.
Probably could have stuck that a little bit better, but we're fine. I got Davey Allison in front of me and Davey Allison behind me. You love to see it. Honestly, this remains to me one of my favorite things about running iRacing is every race is throwback weekend. All the throwback paint schemes, all the nostalgic NASCAR paint schemes that you get to race with in these fields. It's just visually, it's a very pleasant experience. We're all going to start with the fuel saving just in case. Just in case that ends up being a thing. I'm not super worried about track position at the moment. I mean, I want to get up there, but thing is that when everyone else is in full try-hard mode right at the start of the race, it can often be a little bit of a challenge to make those passes. I'll keep my tires a little bit cooler, and we'll go get them in a little bit. I am going to
Side.
toss it off in here.
Still there at your door. All
Yeah.
clear.
I was going to try to keep Josh behind me, but he ended up with a really good run and a really good line into 3 there, so I'm not super worried about it.
Outside.
Yeah,
Still out there.
I can take care of the right front, although I probably haven't on these first few laps.
Still outside. Still outside.
We're just going to fall in line.
4 quarter clear.
I wouldn't try that strategy unless it was this car, because the thing with this car, because it's bias ply tires, is that the tires end up leveling off and being the same speed for the majority of the run.
Whoa.
If it didn't work that way, if the tires continued to lose time through the entire run the way that they do with the radial tires on most of the modern NASCAR cars, then the two-stop strategy would actually net out to be faster than the one-stop strategy. But because those old tires don't actually give you that penalty, it ends up being a massively better strategy if you can make it work.
Sorry, Josh. I had no intention of getting that close to you. My fault.
So it's just a matter of getting the footwork right so that you can clutch. You have to brake with the right foot instead of the left when you're doing that, and then pick it up so that you're not actually giving up any time through the run. You're just having the same amount of off-throttle time that you would normally. It's just that off-throttle time, you've got the clutch pressed in, and the engine is idling at much lower RPM. It's got using less fuel to turn over during that period of the lap. That'll save you a huge amount of fuel because these cars have a decent amount of off-throttle time. So that saves enough that you can do that. You don't have to actually give up any lap time once you get the rhythm right. So that's why I'm working it in right from the start of this run, working it in early, is just to make sure that I'm getting that footwork down.
Trying to save my shit. Pretty big blink there, 9 car. You're good now, but you blinked pretty hard out of 2.
And then yeah, you do need to just manage and take care of that right front. And the main thing with that is just making sure that you're not squealing it. This will actually net out to be pretty good on time as the run goes on too, because I'll be keeping the tires cooler over the course of the run. So they'll maintain a little bit of speed for longer into the run than my competition. And as the run goes on, I'll just have a little more grip throughout most of the run. Too bad iRacing doesn't let you kill the engine. You could turn off the ignition. I just don't have that mapped in a convenient way to do it. But yeah, no, iRacing actually does let you kill the ignition and fire it back up. I just need a button box with a switch to be able to do that effectively. But yeah, if I had a button box, I think you could absolutely do that. And yeah, if you were doing that, you could save even more. Maybe they don't let you do it at green flag pace, though. I've never actually tried it, so I can see why they would want to disable that, because you don't want that happening when you don't want it. Now, I used a little bit more right front. I'm just trying to stay ahead of Ricky here. I want to get in front of this pack. Right on, AJ. Yeah. I think I can make it. We'll see. I've got a pretty good sense of how the tires wear and what abusing the tires feels like and sounds like. So I think I'm running a pretty good line right now. That should be pretty easy on them. Got about a lap of fuel in the bank now too. So if I want to do a corner or something where I am getting a little bit more aggressive on the fuel consumption to make a pass, I can do that.
Inside, inside. Still there. Caution.
Oh, never mind.
Anything to say about the car?
There's a caution,
A
so
bit of a stickler here in the pit.
that
guys.
will
Let's make sure we're
throw that strategy
The road's closed.
out of the window. Now everyone's going to be on that same strategy. I've not done any racing in VR. I might like it. VR does do some different things. Having glasses makes it tougher. I might have to pop in contacts to make VR work, because the one time I've tried a VR headset, I still needed the vision correction to make it work right.
That caution, you were blinking again.
Come down here and take 2 tires.
Hey, check up on
We're going to restart behind the
entrance to 3.
22.
Man, we had that pass made. So we're 9th right now.
Pit road is open.
What brought that out anyway? I'm assuming it was in the back, because I didn't see anything in front of me.
I didn't think we were going to go green the whole way. I just wanted to be prepared and on the right strategy in case it happened. Get one of those unicorn races. So we gave up a couple spots while we were getting into that rhythm. But
start looking for your sign.
We're going to be fine.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop on the sign.
Go, Bingo, go, Bingo, go, 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 go. Good job, fellas, good job.
I'm shocked that people were taking 4 on that one. Yeah, my right front was only at 89%. We're pretty good. Actually, the lefts were at 92. So, no, the lefts should be able to make it. Can almost make the rights go full distance with that kind of wear.
Is it 89, 92 on my tires?
About the same.
91, 92.
Wow.
Gee, that was good.
All right, so Mike's going to have the lead to restart this race?
Not gonna lie, I kind of forgot how hard these cars were to drive.
1 to go.
Better than they used to be. 110%. I just haven't driven it since they've changed it, so it's my first time driving it in a long time.
Put 17 in for right now.
Oh, you've been
'cause
missing out.
we're not saving anymore.
I know. I really want to get back driving these things. You're really fun to drive.
Best cars on the service. On the oval side, at least.
This is my first race, to be honest, so I'm already having fun.
I still think it's neat they did a mini NIS series with these.
Yeah, I really hope that they bring this back again next year, or, you know, at the very least bring this back for the Winter Series every year. But my real hope would be that they do a just pick 1 or 2 time slots and do a full season NIS schedule with these guys.
I'd be in on that.
Yeah, I'd be in on that.
Let them know on the forums if the volume of that request hits critical mass, they might just do it.
Coming to the green. Make sure you stay in line before you cross start finish line. Pace cars off, be ready. Green flag, green flag, green flag. Good man, you be smooth.
Good start there from Mike.
Good job, my man. You go up there and take it from
We
him.
got a good jump too, though. We were a little late restarting with him, but we got a nice jump on the rest of the field there. Chad got around the 17 quick. We know how quick Chad is. He's going to be right there with us. Still want to be mindful of the right front because we don't want it to hit the cliff before we have to pit. I was surprised that people like Chad took 4, because he does know that 2 tires don't matter in these. So I was not surprised so much that there were people taking 4. I was surprised by who was taking 4. That's not quite the line. That was better.
That's nice, baby. You're getting them outside. Still there. Still there. Clear.
Good racing, man. Is he going to get a run to try to make a move back into 3? No, sir. Sam Oliver got around him. Sam was the one who got around Chad at the beginning, too, and was leading the early part of this race.
Get the hell out of the way.
So this is the thing that I was never able to do in the race. Now, that was on Legacy Michigan, but it's always tough to do at Michigan in these cars, is actually try to break the draft. Break through that draft bubble and get away. This ends up being, it's not Daytona or Talladega, but it ends up being a similar style of freight train. Hey, Kinducci with the host. See? This is what I've been missing when I haven't been streaming on Saturdays. I don't get the Kinducci raid. The Kinducci bump, as it were. How you doing, my friend, my man, my old friend, my old iRacing chum, my old Grip TV mate?
Do your thing, Barrett. Don't worry about me. I'm just hanging out back here.
Now, what has happened is that Sam and I are breaking free of the field. Mike Little's in there. He was
tired, so if you got it, bud, take it.
hanging out in chat early in the race as well. Adds to too much abuse on the right front right there. We don't want that. We got 3 sets of right side tires left for the rest of the race, so I was right on the 4 sets that you start with. I don't race with Sam much, but he's showing some real pace at this track. Gasso.
Very 80.
That's right, man. Euro-friendly stream. I was thinking about you when I set this up. I'm like, Gasso's going to enjoy this. He'll be able to tune in.
One off in the back, coming back up the track. Watch out.
Oh,
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
fellas, we have got a very, very difficult official this week, so make sure we're minding our P's and Q's. Pit road's closed. Line up behind the pace car.
The thing with pitting here is that it won't actually give us, it won't cut a pit stop out. So I think staying out here might be the right call. Wolfie, how you doing? Welcome. I'm not even going to fake pitting because I actually want as many people to stay out with me here as possible. Still snowing hard here. I'm going to have to race in the B main or last chance race if you're going to race in the A main or future race tonight. Are you racing IRL, John? Yeah, well, I mean, fall off is significant over the course of a long run, but it's temperature-based fall off rather than wear-based fall off, so we'll actually get some of that time back, pacing around and letting the tires cool. Indoor racing with your champ car. 10-4, man, that's awesome. Oh no, Connor Babel. He's been running really well a lot lately. He's a good driver. Hate to see his race end early like that. We're over a quarter way through the race already. 100-lap race at Michigan. That actually goes by fairly quickly.
Kyle, are you in shorts today?
Only the sexiest shorts, buddy.
Line up behind the pace car.
How are you doing today, Lee?
All good in the hood. Just had my dog try to eat my arm under yellow, so it's all great.
Discussion. Woke up in a good mood today. Woke up, opened Twitter, read a tweet from Kansas Owens revealing that she believes that the moon landing was faked, and it just made me feel good enough to I was like, I just feel so good I want to go racing. This is the honest to godness true story about how that played out. Going well so far.
Kyle, you got a little bit of right rear damage, not much, but just a little bit.
Yeah, it sounds about right. Kind of pancaked it on entry into one, like lap 5 or so, something like that.
Might actually want to replace the lefts if we pit under green. We'll see. We'll see what we're feeling.
Boss man, pull on belt tight. Be ready to go. Alright, boss man. Pace car's off. Be ready. Green, 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 green.
I heard somebody miss a shift up there.
That would be me.
All right, try to break that draft. I don't know if we can do it, but every time I start working a lead, I'm like, I want to break away from the draft, if I can. I love getting the lead and being in control of these races. It's just, it simplifies everything once you're out front. Let those guys stay bunched up and battle over second. That's what we're looking for. $30 laps in the books, 70 to go. Yeah, I don't know that it's possible to break away from the draft here as long as the guys behind you are doing what they're doing. Draft is just so powerful. What you can hope to do is keep getting good exits and having enough corner exit speed that you're pulling them on exits so that they don't actually get to your bumper and are able to make a run on corner entry.
Oh, the heck of a save.
All right, Lee, let's make a push. Let's work together here.
All that shit for nothing. Thank you very much.
Yeah, at least you saved it, man. It could have been a lot worse.
Sam's going to get a run
Yeah,
here.
you race these guys side by side clean for 20 laps and they hit you in the ass. Typical iRacing.
Inside. Still inside. Still inside.
Oh, they're going to line up on me.
Oh, still there. Clear low. Inside. Still inside. Stay with him. Still inside. Still there. Oh yeah. In. Still there, inside. Still there.
Got a run coming back on him.
Clear.
We are making time, Kyle, little by little.
Thank you, buddy. Let's keep doing it.
Outside. Clear.
Got a good exit that time, but we're right with him.
You got it.
Outside.
Come on. Good there.
Still there. Still outside. Clear up top.
Back to the lead. It's going to be like this all race long. It's just going to be swapping the lead. That's just how powerful the draft is. Or maybe not. Maybe with the tires getting a little bit of heat, he might have been having to abuse his tires more than I was in order to run that pace. We'll see. Just want to run where his front end isn't, if possible, to take away that draft. It's a different kind of mirror driving. It's mirror driving to do the opposite of blocking.
I'm not going to pass y'all. I'm just going to hang out behind y'all and hope we can get past the front.
He might get to my outside here. Nope, he's going to go
Inside.
swoop to the
Still
inside.
Clear.
But he had to go so low that
Inside.
Might mess up his exit.
Inside.
We might be 3.
Still inside.
We're 3.
2 inside. No hole yet. 1 car inside. Clear on the bottom.
Excuse me. I need this lead. DJ, I've been good. How you been? Just vibing right now out front.
It was nice racing up front here, guys. Thanks for everybody being respectful.
I got such a big smile on my face right now. This is so much fun.
It's a good track car combination, especially.
So much better than the next one.
My personal favorite track car combination.
Yeah, these cars just come alive at these bigger tracks.
For some reason, my favorite track car combo is Xfinity Pocono. Can't tell you why.
That's also a good one. You think you're slow? Thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome to the family.
Xfinity Auto Club is very good too.
Oh, yeah. I think that's the championship race for Monday Night Racing and Road to Glory. So if I can win at Nashville Super Speedway and make the playoffs,
Bottom inside.
that's actually a really good track and car combo for us, so
Still inside.
it could go well. Look at Marcus has made it up to the front. First time we've seen him up here.
Oh yeah.
Looks like he's got a Hooters paint scheme.
Still inside.
A little more risque than the standard Hooters paint scheme. Oh, it's got the that's the gal from Who Framed Roger Rabbit,
Still there.
I think. Clever.
Still inside. Clear low if you need it. Inside. Still there. Still there. Clear low.
That's too much
Inside.
right front wear.
Still there.
Leaning on it too hard.
Still there. Still inside. Still inside. Still inside, even up. Still inside.
Should be able to hold off Mike Little on this exit.
Clear low.
Too much wheel on exit there. That's how you kill the right front the worst, is when you picked up the throttle at a point where you need to crank in a bunch of wheel to make the corner. It means you picked up the throttle too early. You're actually not gaining any more corner exit by doing that. You're just hurting your right front. You actually end up scrubbing a little bit of speed towards the tail end of your corner exit because you got so much wheel in it.
Oh, that sucks.
Spinning on the back.
See, this will be an easier line with the wheel. And look how much faster I am actually on exit than I was last time.
Outside. Still there. Still out there. Still outside. Clear
Good morning.
outside.
Outside's wearing out.
Sorry, Chad, that was on me. I had to lift because I got tight.
There's a wheel rolling down the backstretch. There's no yellow.
You picked a fine time to leave me loose wheel.
Yeah, I started pushing. I was going to push up into Sam,
Stay high in 3 and 4.
and Chad stayed in it. I hate that he got caught up in that.
Good lap there, good lap.
But I mean, also, you know, you kind of have to be attentive and watch what's happening with the cars in front of you so you can anticipate when the guy in front of you is going to have to lift. I don't know. I mean, it's harmed his race, it looks like.
I just had to take you that you backed off so much.
Yeah, they were wrecking, so usually what I do when they're wrecking.
I hate that happened. Looks like Mike's out of the race. And
That's the weird concept, I guess.
Chad got dinged up pretty bad in that one too, I think.
D-class stuff.
Well, you can't die, so send it.
I mean, like, we both made mistakes there. I just made the first mistake that caused the initial stack up.
If we just work together, we could really run away.
It could. I'm trying to grab onto the tail end of them here.
I'm just cruising, man. I'm only going to pass if you make a mistake.
Simple.
Just need those corner exits because 1.5 we're like right just barely inside or outside of that draft range. But yeah, if they work together, without making mistakes. Two of them working together versus me in one car, they could gap me.
So low, Alex.
Yeah, not a great exit that
How many
time.
laps of fuel do you got left in 2-car?
Like 13.
Wow. So I can actually go a little bit longer on fuel than they can.
I got about 6.4 gallons left.
Yeah, I'm the same.
6.6, so yeah, I have saved a little bit more fuel. I don't know if that was in the race or under caution.
I'll let you buy next turn. I mean, I'll tell you right now, I'm not pitting until I have to, because every time I do, the yellow always comes out.
Mess up my entry there, coulda.
Same way. You're fine to leave,
Everybody's
man.
doing a good job. Long ways to go, fellas. Long ways. Nice and smooth.
We'll be fine. This is far
And
from
the
over.
shadows from the clouds are killing my vision here.
You know, I'm just saying, if I try to pit early or something, I always get, the yellow comes out at the wrong time, and I get screwed over.
Yep. I feel that. Wesley back there is hanging right with me in terms of lap times too, although I just gapped him a little bit.
I feel like we're at Daytona right now.
All these cars are way different at Daytona.
Just got four of us are in a line, nose to tail right now, trying to track down people.
Yeah, it's very old school Daytona, like 93 era. Starting to push the front a little bit. May have overheated my right front.
Warning. I got that like almost 15 laps ago.
Still haven't gotten ours yet.
Thank you.
But yeah, we're in no man's land here. This is bad.
I my shit up early in the run race in the 26. Not as hard as he did though.
Yeah, I saw that.
You know, every race I come into it, I'm going to be more patient this time. I'm going to be smart. Then the race car driver takes over. And nope.
Nah, pitting would be a bad idea right now.
A nice guy to normally a bad judgment call person.
I just need to get to lap 60 because 40 laps is about the fuel window.
I would say more a split second decision.
But yeah, we've lost the help of the draft on the straightaways.
Chad, didn't have to do that.
This thing doesn't have any fight left in it.
Okay, Dale and Chad, my right front's gone, so get on the inside.
Man, I ran a 43.0 last lap. I don't think I've pushed my tires off the cliff, but if I have, we'll have to pit and just take it easier on the next run.
I've been wondering why I'm so slow on my brake pedal skipping.
That'll do it.
I just looked over and the thing was like just a little bit stuck.
I am planning on taking two, and I think that I have. I missed the warning, but we've fallen off, so
Trying to make
I'm gonna
7.1, 7.0
come in this lap. It's not good to pit early. It's very suboptimal, but
Sorry, Brian.
I can feel that the right front's going soft, so we're gonna have to
Or
pit.
a piece of shit walking all the way to the yellow line.
Because yeah, we just can't make the lap time now, which means that we have lost the
I'm good for 7, at least one.
right front. I'm actually going to change to 4, just because if we're so bad on the right front, that means we've hurt the lefts as well.
So 27, what are you looking at in your fuel window?
RJ, we'll just get a
There
look
it
at
is.
that. Pull out the right front.
Like I said, we had fallen off the cliff. We pushed them too hard in that run.
Start looking for your sign.
So yeah, and we are changing lefts because of that.
5,
Since we're putting in a bunch of
4,
fuel.
3, 2, 1. Stop on the sign.
We may have given up the race here. Left front might have been able to make it. But we're just going to change them. That way we can go to the end.
Oh, there's the black flag.
Go, man, go, go, man, go. Pit road speed.
Inside, inside, inside. Ryan, Josh.
10-4.
You're gonna be pitting this time by. Go high.
I'm pitting two. I'm pitting two. The 13 damn near destroyed me there.
Lee, I want to go in this lap. What
Left
about
front
you?
was at 56%, so we probably could have made that last to the end, but
Following the end, Vern.
didn't give us. We didn't lose too much time changing four there, and we get a little bit of peace of mind because we had to put more fuel
I
in.
just
So
revised myself.
it did cost us a couple seconds though, which is not good. Not optimal.
Ooh, almost got speeding. I did.
Quarter outside. All clear, my man.
Car 15.
Yeah, damage was from that little bit of did I have damage? Yeah, it's just from that.
Well, that's it,
Tap to the
guys.
back.
One lap down. It's been the pits.
I'm pitting in. Say hi.
So come out, Marcus is 3-7 in front of us. We're going to have to try to run that down without killing our tires. We haven't even had a top 5 in the Winter Series this season, though, so even if we don't get the win today, getting top 5 will be a nice improvement over how we've been running this year, or through this season.
Leaders on pit road.
Yep. Too much right front grind there.
Lee, did
Not
you
good.
get black flag too?
Sure did.
A lot of folks getting black flags. That's not good for them.
My tires were at 33.57.
0.
Ooh, I was at 10%, 48. 1%er here.
I can't believe I did such a good job saving them. That could also just be because I'm slow, though.
Just going
In
to latch
this
onto
time
these
by,
two
especially 12.
and see if I can use them to gain on Marcus. Because they'll have fresher tires, so they should be able to pull me with the draft. There's Sam coming out as well. He might have just on 2 tires. Sam's in a really good spot right now because he'll have fresher tires for several laps. He should be able to run Marcus down and pass him. $25 seconds optional. Wow. Yeah. But yeah, that's
Pit road.
the new damage model. The repair times are different from the old one, and they mean different things. A lot of folks making that speeding mistake.
Well, from the sounds of it, a lot of people are, so stick with it.
Yeah, I spun my car going into my pit box. That cost me a lot of time.
Bucks.
Both of them into the wall.
Same as this time by.
I barely touched it.
So good job, man. You're up here on the board now. Leader pit road.
That little touch with the wall doesn't hurt us at all. I don't even think that would give us damage. It's just a kiss. Didn't cost us any pace. Just means that we're maximizing our line. But, yeah, I'm watching Marcus and Sam seem to be running away from us, so it's not looking good right now for the race win, unfortunately. I'm just trying to stay in Kyle's draft if I can. I mean, we'll see what happens. If we get a caution, it would change things again.
Keep it rolling, baby. Looking good.
Barrett Coffey back there was in 2 laps after I was, so he'll have fresh tires for a bit. He might be able to catch us.
Hey, we got spinner on 2.
Caution, caution.
All right,
How you doing in there,
there
kid?
we go.
No way!
Get behind the 16.
Vern, did you get the lucky dog?
Yes, that sucks.
Oh my fucking god.
That works for us.
20. Good call.
Dude, he was flying, man.
I don't fucking believe this. I got fucked again.
Come around the 10th car.
I don't know if there is a lucky dog, is there?
Get me behind
There is,
the
but there's no
16.
wave around, so you'll just go around and I'm trapped.
One of the rare times when we get a caution, when we actually wanted a caution. Usually I'm in the I want no cautions camp, but with the way that this race had played out, I actually did want one.
God, I can't fucking believe that shit, man. That sucks. If I would have known, I would have tried to stay in front of him. You know what I mean?
No, man, it's not your fault. It's so good. I don't know how this morning was so fast on old tires. I mean, kudos to him.
Yeah, he was flying.
Daryl, how you doing? Probably was just keeping him cool.
I think he hit on that second yellow, but still, like, to save him for that long, be that quick still.
Yeah, it's
I'm sad I didn't
temperature.
get to see what mine were at because I went and stopped again to serve my penalty.
All right, so we're going to have to come around the 25. All right, we need to be behind the 16.
Where's pace going?
Start finish.
Start looking for your sign.
Prepping for the D24, yeah. I'm
5,
looking forward to watching
4,
this after this race is
3,
over.
2, 1.
Checkup going in 1.
Stop on the sign.
All right, we got 30 laps left.
Go, Mango, go, Mango. Hard, hard, hard.
Just a heads up, you know that you only have one set of right side tires remaining.
Get behind the 2.
That's plenty for 30 laps.
Damn it. Sorry, Kyle. I went into pit and I just drove it in way too
I
hard.
hope I
don't
didn't
know
just
if
cross
I
that
could
line.
use it,
I think
yeah.
I got close to it. I think we're fine. If we get a tail end, that would be bad.
I'm not worried about it, man. I don't think I have to stop the car too, you know what I mean?
Get behind the 22.
Oh well.
If I wouldn't have got sideways on the brake and had to release the brake, I would have been okay, but it just got dead ass sideways there.
We'll just have to
No tires left on this thing.
come back. We'll go ahead and
Yeah,
put the
you
lefts
started
on it.
falling off pretty hard that last lap there.
Yeah, I was pushing kind of hard to
You're gonna be
catch
lining up
back up to
behind
the
the 5?
group in the middle of that stint. Or the beginning middle of that stint.
All right, looks like you're going to
Won't cost us too much. We'll be fine.
You're behind the 10. Looks like you should be lining up behind
We're
the
getting
8.
one to
I didn't
green
mean
here,
to rush you into the pits either.
1 to go.
so I can't
No, no.
We're going to be
pull
on
in
the
and
outside this time.
do any
All right,
service
looks
that
like
I
you're
wanted to
gonna be
do.
lining up behind the 9.
Just clipped it, man. That's all right. We got 30 laps. We can get back up there. We'll just pass some cars.
Why is it telling me to stay in the outside line behind the 6?
I'm running into the same issue here. What the hell is going on? I'm a lap down.
Right, but if you stayed out, you're going to restart at the tail end of the lead lap, just like they did in the old days.
Need to let you by, bud.
They're getting their lap back like a real man.
Go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to hope for a quick yellow. Anybody want to volunteer?
With the way we're driving back here, you won't need a volunteer.
Fortunately, there are so few cars on the lead lap. We're restarting 13th. We're fine. 29 laps to go. And I think they do have green-white checkers in this series, too, just in case that comes into play. But, yeah, I mean, in an ideal world, we would not have given up all that track position, but it's not the end of the world.
Let's do it. Pace cars off. Be ready. Green flag, green flag.
The only tire saving now, you know, like it's not actually going to save us from a flat or from hitting the cliff because there's not enough laps to do either of those things. What tire saving will still do is preserve temperature, which matters in terms of pace.
Outside.
But we really need to get after it.
Outside. Clear.
All the way down to the apron. Try to make this bend through the front straight as short as we can so that we maintain position here.
Still out there. 2 outside. No hole, no hole. 1 outside. Still outside. Still there at your door. Still outside.
That'll be a yellow.
Outside. Caution down. Hey man, your mic sounds like it's a little far away from your mouth again. Just double check that for me. Hey, road is closed.
I don't know how the 22 is in front of us there, but we're up to 11th now.
Okay.
I've been having a Dodge so many people just like eating it right into the wall in front of me this week. Oh.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Get behind the 22. Pit road is open.
Big check up into 3.
Couple takers. Which is good. That just moves
21. Got the lucky dog.
cars out of our way.
I have a lap car coming on the outside.
Or one
Did
car
you
out of
just
our
get
way.
2 laps back?
Did that just say the 21 and not the 23?
So let's see. We're going to have 17 cars on the lead lap now. Or 18.
23's on the lead lap.
Oh. Gotcha.
Looks like 18 cars on the lead lap then. So a lot more than we had before. Sam, Marcus, and Chad, those are the three that have been able to match our pace so far this race. Got to get past some cars to get back up to the front three. Chad's in 5th up there. And no disrespect to Mike or Dale, they haven't demonstrated the ability to hang with me on long-term pace that the other three that I mentioned have. Oh no, Josh!
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
what?
he don't see it.
Got a good
Just
copy
got
of
his
it.
lap back, and then he
Should be on the
got.
outside this time.
Oh, that's awful. F's in chat. That's a bad one. All right, so we're restarting 10th. We'll have 24 laps to go. Get some really clean restart laps here. Just make sure that everything's set properly the way that I want it. All right. $24 to go. Let's get up on that wheel and drive this thing.
Be up there, boy. Pace car's off. Be ready. Do your thing, boss man. Be ready. Green. Keep protecting those tires. Just nice and easy on your tires. Outside.
Had to make sure I timed that pass to get it after the line.
Clear up top.
They're 4 wide up there.
Take me low, Marcus.
Made it work.
Thank you.
Shit's getting hot up here. Holy crap.
Outside. Clear
I just
high.
want my goddamn lap back.
Is that the second car that Josh has gotten into there, the 9 car? Doesn't he make the contact that caused the previous caution? Not saying that he
Outside.
caused it, but it was his car that was
Still outside.
central to the incident.
Clear. He's there outside. Still there outside.
Just, you know, noting. It's always good to observe and make a mental log of how the drivers around you are racing,
Still outside.
just so you're aware of that.
Or don't try and...
Still there.
We should have him off this corner.
Still there.
Yeah, man, you were having a great run. I'm sorry you got caught up in that deal. I got a little tight and had to lift, and Chad didn't lift and got in the back of me. Oh, the Activision Space Invaders car. That's cool. Really, really cool paint scheme.
Outside quarter.
That's the good nostalgia right there.
Quarter outside. Still there. Clear outside. Outside.
Take me low going into 1-4.
Door quarter clear. Outside. Still outside. Still outside. At your door outside. All clear. Outside.
Well, that
Still there.
cost me.
Hi, Lee.
Still outside. Still outside. You're outside if you want it. Outside. Still outside.
4-car, I'll give it to you.
Still there at your doors. Keep driving that thing straight off the corner, man. That's going to be your biggest benefit today.
Oh, did you get into the back of the 5? Yeah, man. I just hate that you guys caught that messed up anyone's deal.
Well, that was almost ugly.
I want my old tires back. I was faster.
19 to go this time by. We're knocking on the door of the top 5 again. Marcus has got almost a second gap on the field. Mike's worked his way into second, and he's got Sam on his bumper. $19 laps left. We still got time. But we got to be basically perfect here at the end. That's not perfect. It's not terrible, but it ain't perfect. Yeah, it's just part of it. I've had a lot of good runs in recent weeks get torched by mistakes. I mean, today I made a mistake, and that cost me a bunch of track position late in this one.
Jason, good blink, bro. Very, very blink.
Fastest car on track that last lap, not by enough to make the gains that we need on Marcus, but, you know, being faster is good. If we can just, you know, we got the draft of the cars in front of us working in our favor, which might help us pull back in on them. A lot of race left. Oh goodness!
Really?
That was amazing.
Like somebody was keying up on
We're
your
pitting.
radio.
We're using our last set of tires here.
Well, I don't even know what to say, Lee, on that one.
Pit road
That
is
was,
closed.
wow. Yeah, I agree.
We
That
need
was
to be
pretty
behind
bad.
the three.
That looked ugly.
I know that 8 tires turn better than 4, but I'm pretty sure 8 don't brake better than 4.
You guys had the wreck. I was gone.
Yeah, Marcus, you were sitting pretty right there, man.
Now half the people are going to get tires and half won't.
This is different from that Richmond deal. 5 extra laps and a bigger track. I think you need tires. I don't think that the old tires. I think staying out here will be a mistake. I think you gotta pit. This is the last pit stop. You don't want to pit after this point because there just won't be enough laps left. But pitting here, we'll get about 10 laps, plus or minus 1.
Pace cars at 3.
I think we might actually have 11 when we get the restart here. So
Pit road will be open.
just got to be on point. Get into our box real good and smooth and quick.
Yeah.
No whammies.
Sorry, wrong mic.
Oh, Mike's staying out. There's the bold strategy call. You knew someone was going to do it.
Start looking for your sign.
Wesley's actually
5,
pitting
4,
in front of us.
3, 2, 1. Stop on the sign.
Go in, go, go in, go, 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 go.
Drive smart. There are no more right side tyres to put on.
Barely beat Barrett out there.
I think we should be behind at 5.
Make sure we stay well below that
I'm glad I
yellow
did
line.
Guess I'm going to find out what 2 tires feels like now.
Good luck with that.
If it loosens me up, I'll be very happy. I'm so tight on fresh tires and I'm funny.
It will free you up a little bit. I run my fastest laps on 2.
I mean, it's basically exactly the same as 4. The first lap it'll be a little bit freer, but not by a huge amount.
Probably mostly under braking.
Maybe. I honestly, like, earlier in the race when I've been taking 2, I haven't really noticed any difference between 2 and 4.
Yeah, I noticed it was way better at Richmond too.
They're asking for a thumbs up or down at the flag stand if you think.
Yeah, I mean, they set these things up so tight. Anything that helps you get a little bit better rotation, center of the corner is good, and will help you. All right, we're restarting 5th, but it kind of feels like we're restarting 4th.
Come off your car, Kyle.
Since Mike's up there on old tires. And for some reason, we've got a lapped car that's in the outside line. G. Benson, how you doing?
12, I need you to have a restart of your life, though.
So we're restarting with 12 laps to go. So plenty of time. Mike's regretting his decision, I think. His only chance at this point
All right, Marcus,
is to
let's
just
go
get caution. But it has to run through green-white checkers, because I think this, pretty sure this has green-white checkers. He's laying way back off the pace car.
Is there a lap car on the outside line?
You know all the rules. Get to the line. Do your
Yes.
thing.
Nice.
Boss man, go do your thing. Ready, green flag.
Didn't get the cleanest restart there.
Take care of your stuff.
Not terrible, though.
Inside. Still inside. Still there. Clear low.
Go ahead, John.
Outside. Quarter outside. Still there. Clear if you need it.
Sorry, Marcus, I wouldn't have stayed out there if it wasn't for position.
It's all right, pal, I get it.
Caution's out.
That's what Mike wanted.
Alright, buddy, a couple laps by yourself there. How'd it feel?
Joe, Jason.
Close.
That takes away a lot of laps from us.
10
One
laps
lap,
to go.
die boom, two lap, die boom. Okay, good. Good job.
Sí, 2 años para ver si es
But now there's no lap car to interfere with Marcus, so he should be in really good shape here.
Good move there, Barrett. I think you could.
No green light check. I thought that this series did. I know NASCAR Legends doesn't. I think that the Winter Series does have green white checkers. No lucky dogs, but I think they do have green white checker. We'll see.
Road's open. I'm
Or we
gonna
won't.
walk on somebody.
I don't think we're gonna run into that.
When you get to run, trading it back and forth there for a while.
We shouldn't.
Some fun racing.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw on the Rolex 24 after this race is done. I know it's starting in like 10 minutes.
No dive bump, no party. I'm change my spoiler.
Oh, and we got
Got the lucky dog.
the lap cars are out of it
And we're
here.
gonna have one coming to the outside soon.
Yeah, the NASCAR Legends Series does not have green white checkers. I believe that the Winter Series does. I hope we don't get into that. I just want to run these final 5 laps caution free and see where we stack up. The front 5 right here, these have been the fastest 5 cars of this race. So Mike's at a tire disadvantage, but outside of that, we should be able to just settle this amongst ourselves. You got a game security violation error right when you got in the lead lap. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, I saw you got disconnected. It said you were dropped due to packet loss
140
through us.
Eastern.
That's awful, man.
Yeah, I was thinking.
We did have
140
folks drop F's in chat for you though, if that makes you feel better. And Josh S, thank you for the follow. By the way, is your name Eshe or Eshe?
And of course, I think that's the channel that's off on.
Yeah, I think they did. I think there was a
area.
change made with the anti-cheat stuff that they use. I've been noticing it too. I
think
wonder,
if you get P-Pop
are you running
Premium,
telemetry
you
or
can
anything
watch
like
all
that?
of it with
Because
no commercials.
I wonder if there's, yeah, some of the external apps and things like that. Eshe. Okay. Eshe. Thank you.
If you have good
I'll try
internet,
to
I advise Hulu.
remember to
I've
pronounce
been
that
pretty happy
properly.
with Hulu so far.
That's weird.
Oh,
The only external thing that I'm running
Good
that
copy,
like
back up.
interacts with iRacing is caps, and I don't think they're going to regulate that.
I get live TV with Hulu, so I get all those
That's
channels.
crazy. I wonder what tripped it.
I'm so sick of this. I pay something like $120 for second basic service, and it's stupid.
You might want to check your
DirecTV
processes,
doesn't work.
Windows processes, and just make sure that you don't
I pay
have
$70 for Hulu.
some
I get
kind
local
of,
channels, ESPN,
malware
Network,
running in the
I think all
background.
the Fox channels,
Some
NBC
kind of
Sports
weird
channels,
process
Fox Sports
running in the
channels, I like
background that you don't
It's a lot cheaper than
expect to be
cable or
running.
dish.
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing it. I just got to do it. It's so convenient with a dish remote, you know. Until you can't watch an NFL game on a Sunday.
All right, here we go. 7 laps. Plenty of time. That's
I have
literally
cable
Michigan.
here
That's
for
plenty of time to go
satellite
from 5 to
about
1.
6 years, so I've been pretty happy.
No
with it.
lap cars now since we're inside the final 10. It's just these 5 positions. Let's go make it happen.
But coming to the green, you're getting cleaned out real well. Let's get a nice start. About pace cars off. Be ready. Ready. Green.
Pretty decent start there.
Sorry, 7. Didn't mean to get into there on it.
It was all a little bit messy as everyone's
All
trying
good.
to
No.
get their run set up.
No problem, no
Chad to the inside of Marcus, because all 4 of us on the better tires know that really it's about being that first car on 2 tires if this thing goes green. Mike's a sit and duck for whoever gets to him first on fresher tires. Oh, wow.
Dude, I'm sorry, 5. That was not my intention.
Wow. That was a huge moment for Chad there.
Clear. Outside. Still outside. Still outside.
We're up to third.
Clear outside if you want it.
And we're making good pace, good momentum. Got Marcus and Mike setting our sights with 5 laps to go here.
5 laps to go right now. Good job, my man.
Yeah,
Keep
I mean,
it
it could definitely be a bug. I'm just... Something instigated the bug. I'm just... like, trying to... I do quality assurance. That's my specialty. So, you know, I always operate from the position of there was a reason that something happened when software acts in a way that you don't expect it to make. Four to go here. I mean, Mike's been using that track position he's got. He's been getting good jumps on the restart and running a better pace than I thought, although he just clipped the wall going into 1. That might be a critical mistake that gives Marcus an opportunity here. Your developer, right on.
I hate driving a slow car so much.
Thanks, bud.
So we're both... I'm a developer and it was working fine on my computer. I don't know why it does. Oh, that's such a developer answer. That is such a developer answer. That is like quintessential developer response.
I know. Bummer, man. Oh well, shit happens. We're here now.
2 to go, or actually 3 to go right now. Coming to get 2 to go. Mike's going to make that car real wide. He knows he's at a tire disadvantage, but he's, you know, it's been not significant enough that he's, you know, he's still there. If he wins the race with that stay out strategy, that's going to be really impressive. I just don't think he's going to be able to make the grip on corner exit to be able to hold off a charge from Marcus here. I'm trying to get there. 2 laps left. We got to make 4 perfect corners here, and we could end up in victory lane. That's the first one, and it's not perfect. Thanks for that follow. Much appreciated. Welcome to the family. I did not expect Mike's car to be this competitive on tires that were that much older. But I guess with all those caution laps, they've cooled down. White flag, he might win this thing. Marcus is there, but he hasn't been able to put a move on Mike yet. He's going to get a big run down the back straight here. This is going to be a shot. He's going to go to the inside going into 3. Will he use the bumper? He's going high, going low. They're going to be side by side at the line. Who's got it? I think Mike's got him. Dude, Mike, that was really impressive, man. What a win. I can't believe that those tires held up for you.
Way to keep your head in the game, bud. Good finish.
Good win, Mike. That was fun.
He's tracking right now.
Dude, I can't believe I did that. I don't know how I did that. Good race, guys.
That was great stuff, man. Well done. We'll take third.
Starting to burn that a little early.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that.
Yeah, real good race.
Rating still counts there. I'll take it for my first Legend. 17, were you on 4 tires or 2 that last run? Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, later, Gasso. Thanks for stopping in. It was fun.
Just take those dump cans right over by the height 6 over there, okay? Cool. Go, man, go, go, man, go. Good road speed.
You got to jump on the restart, which was huge, but, like, I don't know. I would have expected that the tires would have, Marcus's tires would have mattered more than they did there at the end. But, I mean, I guess, at this point, we're into where they're just equal, so I guess it was by the time he caught him. Couldn't do much with him. Oh, here it is. Yeah, this is it. Watch this. We're just going to get a little bit tight. So, car gets a little bit tight here. And I'm a little bit lower, so I had to lift, and Chad was just right in my bumper when I did. And, yeah, I hate it for the 11 there. That'll be the cover shot. Oh. What a... yeah, your tire was rolling down the back. What a race. Awesome win for Mike. That was impressive. That wasn't Chad running me over. I got tight and I had to lift and he was just right on my bumper. Like I don't, he was so close that, I'm not surprised that he wasn't able to react in time. Like, if you're anticipating it, then you can maybe see, oh, he's going to have to lift, and you can prepare for it. But if, you're not doing that, then you're going to make contact. 172 points. That ain't bad. We gained 32 iRating up to a 53-14. Good racing with you guys. That was a lot of fun. But yeah, thanks for watching. Appreciate y'all. If you like the video, please do click that like button, hit subscribe, head over to twitch.tv/John Theodore Live, and click that heart to give me a follow. Thank you very much, guys. Peace out to my YouTube audience.